Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maria. If you watch this video and you enjoy it, don't be shy, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for any future videos on narcissistic abuse recovery and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. If you didn't catch my other video on 5 steps to heal from narcissistic abuse, you're going to want to click this link above and watch that first. Right now, we're going to dive into step number 2, which is go no contact. Now, I know how difficult this is. I really do. But it is so detrimental to your healing journey to go no contact from a narcissist that may be in your life. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why this is so important. The first reason why it's so important to go no contact after narcissistic abuse is because your brain needs time to heal. Like I explained in the last video, we have a part of the brain that's affected by narcissistic abuse, by long-term emotional abuse, and that part of the brain is called the limbic system. In the limbic system, we have the amygdala, and the amygdala is illuminated when we are being emotionally abused, when we are being triggered. And this is the part of the brain that hosts our emotions. You may notice that you act out of emotion. You're having a hard time thinking logically or remembering things or retaining new information, but you definitely react to triggers out of emotion. This isn't by accident. This is because the amygdala is illuminated. At the same time as it's illuminated, the other part of the limbic system, which is called the hippocampus, has brain cells that are dying, and the hippocampus is shrinking. This is the part of the brain that retains new information and works with your long and short-term memory. So that's why it's so important to go no contact, because after time, this part of the brain can heal. The amygdala does not have to be activated like this. You don't always have to be working out of emotions, and you can definitely get to the point where you're thinking logically again. These brain cells can reproduce. But in order to do that, it's so important to go no contact. The second reason why going no contact is so important is because of something we call a trauma bond. A trauma bond is this terrible, feels like addiction that we have to people who are abusing us. It's so easy for people on the outside to say, well, why didn't you just leave? Or why don't you talk to the person anymore? Or you must have been asking for the abuse because you could have just left. It's not that easy. It's an addiction. It's a trauma bond. This bond is created because of a push-pull effect. You have love bombing at the beginning stages of a relationship, which causes you to think that this person is a specific type of person with empathy who cares so much, when actually they're just mirroring you, and you're the one with the empathy who cares so much. Shortly after the love bomb stage, they start to abuse you. They gaslight you. They confuse you. They start talking down to you, manipulating you, giving you the silent treatment, treating you as if you are less than. You're always trying to get back to that love bomb stage, so a lot of times you self-abandon. You abandon who you are as a person, and you give all of your attention to getting the relationship back to that amazing feeling that you had when you were in this love bomb stage. A lot of times this will happen over and over and over again, where the narcissist will abuse you and then come back into your life saying, I'm sorry, I will never do that again. I have problems. I'm working on it. I'm dealing with it. I'll go and talk to someone. We know that these are empty promises because it happens so often, but it's this push-pull effect that creates the trauma bond or the addiction to the narcissist. This is important to go no contact. The third reason why going no contact is super important is because a narcissist does not have your best interest at heart. Okay, as much as they say they do, remember, we can't look at what people say anymore. It's all about what they do. So if we're looking at this, we have to remember that in a narcissist's mind, you are an extension of them, and they feel terrible inside. They don't like who they are. They have suppressed the trauma that has happened to them. They don't want to touch it. It's too painful, and they don't want to feel it. But they want you to feel as bad as they feel inside. This is a very dangerous situation. These are dangerous people. You are a pawn in their game, and they don't have your best interest at heart. I'm going to leave you with this fourth reason why it's so important to go no contact. You need to give space to realize that they were never and are never going to be the important person in this relationship. The most important person is now and always will be you and the relationship you have with yourself. But you can't see that if you're so close to your situation. You need to be able to back up and be able to look at the situation as a whole to really realize that you have been going through long-term emotional abuse and that you need to get this person out of your life. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't be shy, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for any future videos on narcissistic abuse recovery and complex post-traumatic stress disorder. We still have more steps in the healing journey of narcissistic abuse, and I will leave you with this. I wish you all the love in the world.